This is butterfly weed. Right by the road. I don't know the scientific name for this, but this could be a lookalike to milkweed for some, I guess. It does get these pods, but it'll have bright orange flowers on it. This is a medicinal plant. I don't recall what they used it for. I don't mess with it, but I'm just showing it because some consider it to be a possible look-alike for the edible milkweed. That's butterfly weed. And this is the edible milkweed right here. Edible milkweed has these big leaves that overlap each other going up like this, see? And it's got pods like this. I did find another milkweed earlier that looked similar to this, but the leaves were a little bit narrower. And I've never found it before. I was surprised. It wasn't dogbane, it wasn't butterfly weed, and it wasn't this common milkweed, which is Asclepias syriaca, I believe. I don't know if that's how it's pronounced, but that's the Latin name. But I picked a bunch of these a couple weeks ago, and these actually still seem pretty firm. These might be good for eating. Oh yeah, that one's hard as a rock. That'd probably be a good eater right there. And I believe, yeah, this is wild carrot. I don't know if you can see the purple flower in the center of that flower head, but personally I don't mess with wild carrot because there are a lot of other plants that look somewhat similar, and for me, at least at this point, it's not really worth messing with them. What I was looking for was soapwort. I saw some the past couple times I've been out, and I was thumbing through Peterson's field guide, and I just happened to see a flower that looked familiar, and sure enough, that's what it was. And they say it can be used as a soap. I mean, the scientific name is saponin. Saponin something or other. But saponin basically means soap. And I was like, oh, cool, man. I'm gonna come out and pick some of that and see if it lathers up at all, or if it works like they say. But I can't remember where I found it, so I'm just kind of retracing my steps. This is a cool spot. There used to be a big old elm tree, American elm, that stood right here, but it's fallen now. There you can see the old dead branch. And I came in here last year and I found over 200 big yellow morels, and some were growing all the way out here in the field. It was pretty cool. I came back this year and there was only like 3 or 4, so I think that tree's giving up all it's gonna give. But I want to find that soapwort, and I can't find it. This doesn't look like the spot. I mean, like I said before, it's almost the end of July and the flowers are up on the soapwort, so it makes it real easy to identify. It kind of stands out like a sore thumb right now, and I was hoping to find some and mark it, and also be able to come back in the spring and gather up some of the roots, because I hear the roots are really good for soap. I might have found it. I think this is it right here, actually. Yeah. There we go. That's it. Soapwort. There's quite a bit right here. I haven't, this is the first time I found it, so I'm not 100% sure that it's soapwort proper or whatever, but it's definitely in the same family. It's in the pink family. And these flowers are pretty unique, so it kind of stands out if you know what you're looking for. Let's see. I don't know. It's supposed to be a real mild soap. It's actually, in the old days, it had a lot of medicinal uses too. It's a poisonous plant. It will cause stomach upset if you eat it. But they actually did use it, and I don't know how they prepared it or whatever, but they would make it into something and drink it, and sure enough, and I don't know if you can see that, my hand isn't wet, but if my hand was wet it would probably lather up better, but it's actually lathering. It's getting a slight little lather. I even read that the Germans used to put it in beer to give an extra big head of foam on their beer. I don't know if that's true. I mean, you read all kinds of stuff on the internet and in books, and you kind of have to talk to people that know what they're doing, that have experience with this. A lot of old timers and stuff, or sometimes you can go to the university, to the botanical garden or something like that. There might be somebody there that actually knows what they're talking about. I'm not that somebody. But it definitely appears to have a soapy feel. So I might take some of this home and put it in a little water and see if it lathers up and gets any kind of foam, and maybe use it to wash my hands or something, see how it works. It's supposed to be good for skin disorders as well. So it's probably an important plant to learn, to identify, and I'm in the process of learning it right now. It's definitely soapy. Man, I can feel it. I'm gonna have to wash my hands off when I get back to the car. But at least now I know where it grows. I've marked it. This is a pretty good little patch. I found a much bigger patch somewhere else though. But it looks like the flowers are getting towards the end here. And I don't know if it reflowers or what. But that's pretty neat. Anyway, I'll cut this off.